matter of urgent public importance that I am craving for the leaders of this House to suspend our relevant rules, to take it as a matter of urgent public importance, and then further crave the indulgence of this House to take it now. The matter is with regard to the need to curb the incendious attacks of the Boko Haram insurgents in the northeast zone. I so move. The co-sponsors of the motion before I formally move the motion. And their names are Honorable Zakaria from Adamawa State, Honorable Inkiruka Onochocha, Honorable Ibrahim Mustafa Aliu, Honorable Toby Fechuku, Honorable Ndidu Elumelu, Honorable Babajime Benson, Honorable Kumo Bello, and Honorable Yusuf Gagi. Just to underscore the importance of this motion and the fact that the security challenges that we are having now is not only restricted to the Northeast, but is across the nooks and crannies of this country. So in the course of their contribution to this motion, they will highlight the security challenges that is facing their respective zone so that the motion will be, as you are all aware, and it is in the public domain, that as a result of the gallantry exhibited by the Nigerian Armed Forces when this administration came into being in 2015, relative peace has been achieved in the Northeast to the extent that territories that are hitherto under the firm control and jurisdiction of the Boko Haram insurgents have been liberated and normal activities have resumed. But I want to regret to announce that of recent, there is resurgence in the activities of the Boko Haram insurgents to the extent of threatening the territorial integrity of this country, as manifested by the consistent attack on the Maiduguri-Damaturu road. And this Maiduguri-Damaturu road is the only axis that Maiduguri and Yobe State have to the other parts of the country, and also links Nigeria with the Republic of Cameroon and Republic of Chad. If this ugly scenario is allowed to go, not only social activities, but business activities will be adversely affected, considering the fact that the economy in the Northeast, particularly in Borno State, which is the epicenter of the Boko Haram insurgent, is already in a state of comatose. And if this single road that will give access to economic activities is challenged, then the economy will completely be grounded to a halt. So it was against this backdrop that this motion was sponsored, and then other colleagues, their names were mentioned, whose names were mentioned in the motion, would also contribute with regard to the security challenges that they are facing in their respective zone and in other parts of the country, so that at the end of the day, the motion will be all-encompassing and holistic enough to tackle the security challenges that we are having across the nooks and crannies of the country. And Mr. Speaker, I also want to add that it's not only the Maiduguri-Damaturu road, even the road Maiduguri-Baga that leads to my constituency is seriously challenged, because the last time when there was an attack in Monguno, we have to use helicopter to go to Monguno, because there is no way we can go by road. There's every possibility the insurgents will ambush us. And then Maiduguri-Biu road is equally challenged. In fact, it has been permanently closed. It was only last week that the Chief of Army Staff directed that the road should be open for vehicular activities. Ditto Maiduguri-Gambaru road. That road is still accessible, but it is done in such a way that about 300, 400 vehicles will congregate for about 1 week. Then they will be escorted by armored personnel carriers, soldiers, and what have you to Gambaru. You cannot fly the road individually like that. and the vehicles have to congregate for about 1 week. Then soldiers will come and to escort them for the purpose of carrying out their economic activity. So this is how serious the situation is, coupled with the recent closure and then the challenges we are facing along the Maiduguri-Damaturu Road. And that is what necessitated this motion. Thank you.
Those against, please say nay. The ayes have it. Honorable colleagues, as per our resolution, can we please rise for 1 minute silence for those who have lost their lives? May the souls of the departed rest in peace.